Welcome, friends. Welcome to my humble abode. It is a palace of stone, just like your marble villas in Rome. I must say, I like you more than your overly serious friend. So, I understand you need my help. I'll admit that puzzles me a bit. You have what? More than 10,000 warriors at your disposal. Surely nothing can stand in your way. What do you need from me? Easily provided. I am quite knowledgeable. What kind? Well, King Torix is a true hero. A real warrior king. But I solve problems differently. I think it's best to talk things out first. Heroes usually die. And I have no interest in dying. Besides, I'd like to think of myself as an excellent judge of character. You are someone I'd like to be friends with. Attack you? I am a king of Oburenes, and I know nothing of such an attack. But I know who it might be. That sounds very much like Cativolcus, a chieftain with delusions of grandeur. I'll try to find out about his plans for you, if you need it.
Very well, Ambiorix. Thank you for your cooperation.
Dearest friend, today I have both good news and bad news. I shall first convey the bad news in order to temper expectations. As I have promised, and as I am a man of my word, I have tried to reason with the Germanic chieftain Cativolcus. Unfortunately, I have failed at convincing him. He is very much not interested in standing down. An undying hatred for Romans consumes his heart. Such violent thoughts are challenging for me to understand. Nevertheless, I fear for the safety and well-being of my people. Cativolcus is convinced that if he combines his force with mine, he can defeat you. I, on the other hand, believe this is bound to bring down upon us the full wrath of Rome. Even as you are reading this message, he is on his way to discuss terms and tactics. And here I shall start conveying the good news. I believe this might be an excellent opportunity for us. We can turn the tables and quickly take him out of the equation. Of course, it brings me no joy to turn on someone who's almost like a brother to me. But to preserve peace, one must purge the warmongers. Come and visit me at my camp and let us coordinate our efforts. You're up.
It was some kind of Gallic ritual, a human sacrifice.
Great chieftain of Romans, we have come today to inform you about a band of Roman bandits. They have been attacking our people and raiding the supply trains we've been sending your way. We have a compact and therefore we may not attack them. They are your people and yours to punish. Be that as it may, they are Romans clad in your armor and they announce themselves as your soldiers. We cannot attack them without breaching our treaty with you. My hunters will not take them down, but eventually someone will. And when they do, it will be a bloody affair. They have taken over a farm in Lugdunentis, where I believe you have been before. May Totatus guide your hand. Need something? Please excuse me.
Salve Legate. It is good to find you well. Your wit continues to serve you well, despite all the tragedy we've been through. My sentiment was genuine, though. However, we're here on the insistence of my dear wife. She was concerned about the well-being of her brother. We're here on my brother's request to visit Legio Ferrata. But this represented a good opportunity for Liviana to see you as well. I have no ulterior motives. To be honest, I never had. I'm tired of this game you and my brother are playing. We're genuinely here to visit you. We'll be heading home shortly. Don't worry. Phoebe has called us here on urgent business. We will be on our way to the camp of Legio Ferrata soon. That is what he said, but honestly, I have no idea what he meant. That is what I'm afraid of. But do not worry about the well-being of your sister. I have taken my own precautions.
A sense of shock and fear still lingers like a bad smell, but the city is recovering.
The temples are full of people praying for your success. With my brother and you commanding the legions, I know Rome will be victorious again. That is a terrible thought. I know in the past my brother has made his own share of stupid mistakes. But what possible reason could he have to detain my wife? Your accusation is frankly preposterous. My brother is no common criminal.
He is not common, all right?
Liviana, please. Thank you for the audience you have granted us. I know you're busy, so we will take no more of your time. Wale.
Wale, brother. And please do not worry about me.
We have nothing left to give.
Warriors from Malaysia came to his farm 3 days after the Romans.
Albinus,
Poor man.
the Legatus and his
What
people
happened?
are here.
I knew it was just a matter of time. You shouldn't have come, Legate. You should have stayed out of it like you did in Troas and Azamenes. What we've got here is too good to give up. We'd rather kill you than allow you to interfere.
Dangerous man! Advance! Die already?
I'm ready to loose as soon as I see them. I've got this direction covered. We're losing! Keep your head cool, or I'll lay you out myself! One! Bit slow and steady, people!
Well, that's the end of that. This man and his squad of criminals have terrorized innocent people for years. Can't say it doesn't feel good to finally put a stop to that. To men like these, there's always another score, another golden opportunity to enrich themselves. There's only one way out of a life like that, and they just found it.
Welcome, friends. Thank you for answering my summons. Catawalcus is already here. His contingent awaits you further in. Kill? I would certainly prefer not to. Given the circumstances, I believe we might be able to convince Catawalcus to lay down his arms. He is a fanatic, but he is not completely without sense. I'm sure he will understand that surrender is the right choice. You are welcome. It's for the good of my people. Of course, you should not expect help without compensation. When your armies inevitably conquer Gallia, I expect to be installed as its king, answering to no one but Rome itself. I would not have it any other way. Frankly, my friend, you're the only Roman I truly trust. Now, we must strike before Catawalcus realizes that you are here. If you confront him, my warriors and I will be right behind you. He only has a few guards in his company. Very good. I believe Catawalcus will choose to swear fealty to Rome when his life is on the line. I'm pretty hard to kill, my friend. Don't you worry about me.
The Romans are here! Attack! Kill them all!
I told you were at work. Did I not, my friend?
I never doubted you. Now let us crush the Romans together.
What a mess.
All according to plan, Markellos. All right, people, let's clear out this rat-infested cave.
We have no reason to rush.
does it look, Hortensius?
Bad, as expected. But not unsalvageable.
I don't understand why we're trying to save them. Ambiorix played him like a Pandora. As far as I'm concerned, he deserves to die. I know, but in this case, all that is needed is for us to stand idly by.
You're a shrewd man, but you have no sense for politics. Leave such decisions to your betters.
Whatever, Medicus.
I will ensure that the legatus and his Praetorian Guard are transported safely back to camp, Consul.
I'll prepare the horses, Consul. Find me at the cave mouth when you're ready to leave. Consul, are you ready to return to camp? Very good.
Rise and shine, Legate. You are still alive. What did you expect? Is your opinion of me really that low? I have told you before, the animosity between our families means nothing when we're representing Rome itself. Betraying you would be a betrayal of Rome. That level of pettiness may come to you intuitively, but it's simply beneath me. Don't you worry about him. Ambiorix is a smart man who laid an elaborate trap for an inexperienced legatus, and almost succeeded. He and Catawalcus played big, and lost big. Both of them are dead. Not so fast. Rest a little until you're feeling well. I am the only reason you're still alive. Your courage is admirable, but it needs to be tempered with reason. We will be victorious, make no mistake, but only if you listen to me. Take care of him, Hortensius, and let me know when he's fit enough to lead his men again.
One gets the sense these Gauls don't entirely trust us.
I can't fathom what cause we've given them to be so cautious around us.
Let's see what the King of Kings has written to us this time.
I have good news for you. In fact, you could say I have the best news for both of us. Meet me at the usual place we conduct such meetings. We have urgent business to take care of. After this, you will have no reason to attack my people, and I shall have no reason to kill you anymore. Vercingetorix, King of Kings. Welcome once again, and hopefully for the last time. And I'm glad to hear that. Meet my new friend, Flavius. He's a cooperative little fellow, a bit shy at first, but surprisingly talkative given opportunity and encouragement.
Help me! I'm a Roman citizen. These barbarians are torturing me.
It is said one can give up an eye in exchange for wisdom. Initially, our friend Flavius was less cooperative. Now, he is wiser. He works for a man they call Umbra Magna, and it appears this person was responsible for the attack on your villa. Because I followed up on some of the things he has told us, and they have all turned out to be correct so far. After a more vigorous round of questioning, our dear friend produced an actual human name, Felix Hadrianus. I think that is very much by design. Apparently this man is quite the master of avoiding the public eye. It appears he's the kind of man you'd like on your side if you want to raid and ransack a specific villa in Rome. It is my understanding that this Felix Hadrianus, who is known as Umbra Magna, orchestrated the attack in Rome. The aim was to place the blame on Gallia as a whole, in order to start this war.
Stop this madman! He's making it all up. Please, believe me. These barbarians are deceitful and cunning. You have to save me. We had nothing to do with the attack on your villa, nothing. We? I mean the Legion.
Ah, that would be Legio 17. That's very kind of you. But right now, your fate is what matters. According to what he revealed, Felix Hadrianus' ultimate goal is to get rid of you. I thought this might do it. It still might lead to Vitellius Lurco. Men like him always have others to do their dirty deeds. Stay away from shit and you won't ever smell like shit. Felix Hadrianus seems to be the man who deals with Lurco's shit specifically. You do seem to be merely a means to an end. Some people always find ways to prosper in chaos, no matter who wins or loses. War is all about waiting for the opportune moment and knowing what to do when it presents itself. It's not about being lucky. It's all about what you do when you're lucky. My men have captured and interrogated scores of suspicious Romans. This one turned out to be a nightbird, a high-ranking legionarius in this special legion. Unfortunately not. The man's adept at hiding his tracks. It appears these people have a secret base right under our noses in Alesia. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly where their lair is. There's a way our hunters deal with a large pack of wolves. It all starts with a juicy bait. One that is good enough to lure the wolves out. Once the younglings emerge from their lair and go after the bait, the hunters kill them all except one. That youngling will eventually creep back to its lair, revealing the place where their father dwells. The tracks would still be there, especially in a tiny grove like Alesia. I propose we sign a treaty of peace. I thought you would. We declare our intent to sign a peace treaty and invite all the chieftains to Alesia, where we will have a small feast to commemorate the occasion. As a sign of goodwill, the attendees will be unarmed. Now, whoever attacked your villa clearly desires a war between Rome and Gallia. A peace treaty would undo their efforts. To Felix Hadrianus, or whoever he's working for, this meeting will both be a threat they must stop and a perfect opportunity to assassinate us both. When we are dead, the consul will assume command of your legion and easily eliminate the rest of the chieftains, who, without the presence of a king, will surely be busy fighting each other. But, of course, they will fail in their assassination attempt. Our weapons will be hidden nearby. Once the inevitable attack commences, we will fight back and chase them away, making sure at least one of them survives. My men will follow the survivors to their hiding place. The rest is up to you. I don't have any further use for him. It is up to you to decide his fate. As you wish. I will not ask in case what. I'm sure you have something in mind. Then it will kill us. Such are the ways of war. Pray to your gods of luck. peace negotiations. What a ridiculous notion.
Just look at them.
This will be a day to remember. A most auspicious day, as foretold by the three. With help of this great Roman general, we finally reach an understanding and turn this most unfortunate conflict into an opportunity for our people. Let us now sign this treaty and begin this new era. No longer will we live our lives in fear. I believe my friend would like to say a few words to commemorate this occasion. Well said. For the sake of our people, that must be the goal we ever strive towards. Let us drink to our...
Death to the traitors!
Finally, this tedious charade was starting to wear on me. My people have picked up the trail. Go find their hideout and deal with them.
They went through that door straight ahead. Good luck.
Stop right there! You! I don't recognize you.
Be proud, Domine. The bigger they are, the faster they fall.
I think this is the last of them.
Stay your hand. I am the man you seek. Your trap was cunning, I'll give you that. But you've achieved nothing today. You have no proof. What do I get in return? Put yourself in my place for a moment. It doesn't matter if my actions were justified. The Senate will crucify me for what I've done. And if I don't cooperate? What? Will you kill me? Seems like a lose-lose situation to me.
An interesting conundrum indeed. However, if you intend to not testify at all, keeping you alive is a useless action. In fact, one advantage of killing you would be to experience the relief of revenge achieved, however temporarily.
What? So you do recognize my skills? Huh. Very well. I agree. But I will choose the people I want to work with. What do you want to know? Irrelevant. They were mercenaries. I hired them on Consul Vitellius's behalf. You are so obsessed with your family and your own career. We did not risk a war with Gaul. The war was the goal. Don't get me wrong, the consul hoped your death would start the war. Unfortunately for him, you are exceptionally good at eluding death.
But your survival turned out to be a boon in the grand scheme of things. I may as well tell you that I don't believe Vitellius Lurko could have won this war without you. He isn't specifically trying to destroy your family. Consul Vitellius thinks the constant bickering of senators hurts Rome. What we need is a strong leader who would carry the Republic into a new age. Lurko is that man. Your father was one of the many who disagreed. You, on the other hand, not only survived, but also caused a lot of complications for him. At this point, it is personal. It is quite simple, actually. The consul thinks Rome has grown too complacent, too sluggish. It takes an eternity to reach any decisions in the Senate. And while arrogant senators spend valuable time and resources practicing their art of rhetorics, our enemies mobilize. Our glorious republic controls a vast territory, but that also means our enemies are numerous. The moment they band together, Rome will be doomed. Vitellius Lurko is a man of action. He is not afraid to bend the law for the benefit of the people. People like him are born to lead. But our system never bestows them the power to do so.
Unless?
Unless Rome is in a crisis. That would necessitate the appointment of a dictator. A consul with extraordinary power, whose sole objective is saving Rome. He is a visionary. A selfless man devoted to a singular and brilliant cause. I admire him from afar. I am more of a practical man.
Well done. It is impressive to see your elite Praetorian Guard at work. Now that you have what you need, proving conclusively it wasn't we who attacked your people, I am sure you can take your legions and leave.
Is this what he promised you? He can't do that. He doesn't have the power. Even if he did, there is no way we can retreat. Rome was attacked, and it needs to save face.
I am sure he can find a way. That is not good enough. I shall give you some time to consider your problem. Come up with a way to stop this war, and I will hand your witness over to you. Until then, he will be our esteemed guest. Now, kindly leave my city. For this time, it is your turn to bring me good news. I don't need you to let me do anything. You are in my city, surrounded by my warriors. I will let you leave with your lives.
All right. That didn't turn out the way I expected. I guess the next time we're coming back here, it'll be with a couple of legions.